Good day, everybody. Before we get into the content, I'd like to remind everybody that although I am a mechanic, I am not your mechanic. Please see your technician for professional advice. Everything in this video is for educational purposes only. I am not responsible for any risks you take, damage to your vehicle, improvement to your sex life. With that being said, stay safe and enjoy the content. Okay, first things first, before you get started, make sure you disconnect your negative battery cable. Disconnect the negative battery cable. All right, fantastic. Let's do this. The first tool up to bat is going to be, as soon as I can get the camera to focus. There we go, number 10. Yes, we got the sketch right here. And then I'm going to switch over to a number 7. That's the size these clamps were for the air intake duct. So you have one here. Let's loosen that up. Okay. And another one over here. Get this boxed out before I make a mess. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that slid right back. You can see that. And this looks like it's probably gonna bite me a little bit. Oh, another little box thing down here. I don't think it should be. Should be able to leave that one down there intact. Yep, there we go. Back here, there's another. It looks like an evap hose. Let me show you. Let me show that one back there. Okay, so you got this evap hose here, and you press upward on this clip, and in theory it should release and you should be able to pull it back just like you saw me do just now. So that's the full down position. Push up. I thought it was momentary, but I guess it's not. Anyways, we're almost to the other clamp back here. Get that in position. Oh yeah, great camera work there. Not. Okay. Also, number 7. I was just kidding. Not a number 7. Thank you. Let's see. Yep. Of course it is. That's what I originally thought the other ones were. That's number 8. Let's see. Ooh, ice cream, anybody? Do I have to copyright that there's ice cream truck music in the background? Okay, once you get this number 8 loose, this will just pull right back. And it'll loosen right on up. Okay, now that we got all those loose, it's giving you trouble. It's because these two right here, 1, 2, go into these holes, 1, 2, and those are just sock them and pop them. They're just brute force. They don't twist or nothing. So if it's getting hung up in this corner or this corner, it's literally, you just got to give it some oomph and it'll pop right out. Okay, where's what did I do? Where'd it go, George? Where'd it go? Oh, set it right on the thing. Hello. Okay, let's do 13. Come on. Yeah, it might be time for some new equipment. This thing used to focus super quick. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this one had 9. No? I'll find out here in a second when I try to pull this. Yep, there's a 9th one. Where are you? Aha. I'm gonna bring you around town. I don't know that that's in camera shot. For number 9. And of course it's a different size. Okay. That one's a 10. 10, Miss Davis. I give you a 10. Up 10. Yep, that was the one needed. Okay, let's see what's the minimum requirement to get this. Let's get this guy out of our way. Uh-oh, getting yelled at. I didn't bring my water cup. Okay, so we're gonna do a 10. Come on. Man, that. Maybe I'm just being picky today, but 1, 2. So I'm gonna do those 2. That should alleviate this back line over here. There we go, dropping stuff. I probably shouldn't drop too much. I don't have the magnetic retrieval tool right now. Gotta go get a new one. We're gonna get this one little. Is that a camera shot? Yes, it is. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna leave that one alone. But we are gonna get this guy up here. So for this clip, that was this moves up, back, however you want to word that, and then you can press down to release the latch and pull it. And then rotate. Oh, come on, yeah. There we go. This guy right here. That's a push down. Is it? It's not going like this. Yep, okay. So this plastic pushes down. Where is it? There we go. So this plastic pushes down, and then you can pull that out. Yes, we go. On this side. Okay, so it was just a little zip tie guy right here. So cut that off. That'll loosen this up, and that should be it. You should be able to leave all these connectors alone. We are just going to kind of fold this over a little bit, and that'll give us everything we need to get the job done. I've been gigged on this so many times, and I keep forgetting. And you know, people are right; they're not wrong. But every time I get to remove intake manifolds, I always forget to cover the inlets, because what's next is I mean, it's literally valves and pistons under there. So if you get stuff stuck in there, and especially if it's not magnetic, and oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, don't do as I did in this whole video. Definitely cover those inlets up. And that'll give you basics. If you look here, this guy right here, we are going to unsecure whatever is holding it there. And additionally, this hose clamp, where'd it go? There we go. This hose clamp that I'm tapping on right here, that goes into this pipe. So this coolant hose leads into this pipe right here. So we're just going to follow this around. We'll probably remove this foam insulation or whatever this is, and then we'll see if we can get to whatever's securing here, and then we'll proceed on to the next step. Okay, so grab some wire cutters, and there's a zip tie you can cut, and you'll be able to just run a new zip tie through later. In theory, anyways. Traditionally, that's how those work. Come on, don't make a liar out of me now. I might have to revisit that later then. Maybe there's something I gotta do to remove the old zip tie. Anyway, we'll revisit that later. It's just a little clamp. We can figure that out. So the reason you want to do that is so you can move this connector out of the way far back enough so you can pull this insulator back. I think I'm just going to end up ripping it because I don't see the... No, there. Oh, there we go. There goes the camera. There goes everything. All right. Calm down. I already ripped part of the insulation. That's how fickle that is. There we go. And yeah, for the record, that's about how much I ripped right there. Okay, now let's see if we can get to that. See what's secured in that. Okay, so small correction. No, never mind, we're good. Okay, so I had to remove just a little bit more of the insulation. So if you're having trouble seeing where some of the stuff is at, either there's too much insulation or you'll have to try a different method to get to this stuff. Anyways, let me bring this around here and you will see that I haven't removed anything additional other than insulation. But let me put the camera in the right spot so you guys can see the bolt. And remember, we're looking for the bolt that goes right into this guy right here. I of course pre-located it, and now that I got the camera in here, I'm like, where did it go? Okay, there we go. So I got it from this angle. I'm gonna tap on it with my tool here. There we go. You can see there, that one that I keep tapping on the far left of the screen, that's the bolt we're going for right there. Let me slowly back out so you can kind of see where it's at. And I did add some light in there as promised. So that bolt right there, that's this guy right here. And we're gonna loosen that up and we should be able to get to the next step. Okay, that is number 10. I do recommend an extension. If you don't have a deep wall, it's not necessary, but you should have at least this amount of length. I'll give you something to compare it to here. There we go. We can probably use the replacement part. About yay long. Or if you bought just a thermostat somehow, some way, I don't know how you pulled that off, but yeah, well, there's a couple reference links. All right, that's enough of that. Right, let's get in here and get this guy off. If you're not trying to film it like I am, you can actually find it pretty easily. Unless I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, yep, that was the wrong one. But you can still find it. There we go. And what I did is a guide to kind of like verify that I had the right one. Where's that part at? You can see this lip pretty easily. So if the bolt isn't right next to this lip, you probably got the wrong bolt. But let me see if I'll give you a little preview of what the wrench and all that looks like in there. You can see the beginning of the deep wall part. So you can kind of have an idea of where it's at. Set this back down so I can get that out. And it wasn't on there super tight. Remember, it's just a bracket type bolt holding that coolant pipe in place. So it's not like it's a internal transmission or like a piston rod or nothing like that. So you shouldn't have to get all hokey with it. Should have, right? In theory. Don't do as I did. I'm working on a hot engine. Customer just pulled up and I got right to it because I was so anxious to do this. And now every other little thing, it's like a game of operation. I'm like, it's hot, it's hot. Oh, yeah, you idiot, you should have let the car cool down. You know better than me. Yes, I call myself an idiot. It's fine. I'm definitely one of the type that makes fun of himself. All the time. Woo! Didn't even need the magnetic retrieval tool on that one. Finally, getting a little better on that. Okay, next step. Also, how you can additionally verify you got the right one is you can grab the coolant hose, the big one, and if you can wiggle it and you can see the tube moving freely. If it doesn't move freely, you probably loosened the wrong thing. Put that back. Okay, where are you, number 10? And the swivel. Oh yeah, that fits so much better. That first side. And yep, that thermostat came loose, didn't it? This is that sheathing, insulation, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you can see here, I already separated the pipe from the thermostat, and I wish, actually, you know what? I can put that back together and show you guys the struggle wasn't bad. Okay, so you have the thermostat, something like that. Oh, where's the flat? I guess I can use this guy, it's fine. So grab your flat, or if it's cold enough, not like mine, or I'm got too stupid and just like, oh yeah, let me just go in there. Just use the fuel oil here to pry a little bit, and then come on the other side. So you're gonna hold the thermostat. You're gonna apply pressure that way with your hands, your tool, whatever. And then on this side, you're gonna grab the coolant hose that leads to that pipe. And you're gonna wiggle and jiggle that way. And you will see that thermostat will come right off. So you don't have to remove the fuel rails, really nothing else actually. From here, you should be able to get everything. Okay, so right there with my right hand, I got the pipe. Multitask this a little bit and just wiggle, jiggle, apply opposite pressures, and voila. And if you didn't already have it pre-done, which you probably didn't, there still may be coolant, antifreeze that comes out of there, even if you drain the system. Remove 2 bolts and 2 pipes that go into the head. It's this guy right here and this one right here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to get rid of the lighting. And they are number 10. You don't need a swivel, but it is a number 10. Anyways, get those two, set them aside, get them secured, and then let's get those 2 lines out. Yep, there's one. Uh-oh, what happened to my lighting? There we go. Let's show you guys that. Can we do it with just the one, or do we also need the other one? Yeah, probably have to take the other one out too. That's alright. I already unbolted it anyway, so. And kind of expected it after seeing how tight everything is in there. There we go. And there's the other one. Okay, cool. So set those 2 aside. And finally we should have victory. Or did I take a sigh of... Yep, okay, cool. I did not take a sigh of relief and victory too soon. Oh, there's that temperature sensor. So that right there is the temperature sensor right here. Oh, come on, light. There we go. Focus, there we go. Engine coolant temp sense. Okay, let's get that cleaned up. Get the new one in, reverse, and giddy up. Hope you enjoyed the content. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. If there were any tips, tricks of the trade that you would like to share, please leave them in the comments below so you can help any other technicians, DIYers. As always, please stay safe. Have a great one, everybody.